saying if you pulled out t plus 7, what would be left would be what? 5t squared minus a 1. So that's what you need to recognize, is just what's left. And I think, yeah, the only other one would be this one. I pull out x3 minus 4, and what's left is a what? 6h minus, you need to put a number there, 6h minus 1. Done. We're done with that, because I'm not assigning that. The one that I just gave you, okay, the one that I just gave you is this one, and I need a piece of paper. This one here is excellent for factoring. What is today? Tuesday? All right. We're going to factor one more time. This is complete factoring. Then tomorrow we're going to factor this type. They're so much fun. These. Okay. They are fun. They are fun because don't you already know how to factor n squared minus n minus 12? We already know that. Trust me, these are going to be fun because we're going to end up reducing those. So we're going to do one more day of the factoring. Then I've got to figure out what's on the NWEA and start reviewing some of that stuff. All right. So all you're going to do now, you're going to apply everything that you learned, and you're going to factor everything. So here's how you do it. Let's look at the number 12 is maybe the hardest. I don't think it's the hardest. So look at the number 12, and you will need your paper. Do you see something that you can pull out already? A what? So go ahead and get that. A t plus 3. And so I'm pulling that out. I'm pulling that out. I'm pulling that out. What is left? There you go. T squared plus 6t plus that 9. And then all of these today, you're going to look at it and see, can you factor this again? Yeah, because this is a perfect square. This has a perfect square. So so the final would be t plus 3. I need a pen, and I don't have one. This going? Yeah, this is going to work. Okay, and then, so perfect. So if it's perfect, the root of that is 3. If I double it and it comes to 6, that means I'm going to have the exact same binomial. T times t, 3 times 3, and the signs are going to be plus, plus. And now they might have it on, oh, look at that. Aren't those all the same? Oh my goodness. So you might see t plus 3 to the 3rd power. So let's go back down here. Oh, there it is right there, the EY. So all you're going to do is you did 12, and I'm going to put that this is the 12. So just put the number that it goes with, and then where you see the 12, you're going to put the EY. And we'll look at maybe 2 more, and then you guys are on your own. I'm debating how much to give you. So on the one above it, you're going to look first. Is there anything that can come out of all of them? Yeah, because no number can come out. There's nothing in common. So a squared, yeah, a squared, b squared. That's about it. So if I'm going to pull out an a squared, b squared, I'm going to have a trinomial left. And if I pull out a squared, there's going to be 2 left and no b's. So 6a squared minus 11. We're pulling out. We're pulling out an a squared, b squared. So what's going to be left here? ab. So minus 11ab. And on the last, we're pulling out the whole entire a squared and 2 of the b's. So we'll have 4b squared. And if there's something you don't get, let me know. All right. Then this is one where that 6 is not a perfect root. So this is where you're going to be challenged. if I have a coefficient in the front, who remembers what we need to do? Yeah, you multiply the first times the last, the 6 times the 4, and since those signs are the same, my factors have got to sum to be that negative 11. So they've got to sum to be the negative 11. So this is where there's a little trial and error involved. How do you want to factor the 4? So let's do 2 and 2. How do you want to factor the 6? Oh, that's 2 and 2. Again, my factors have got to sum to the 11. Or is it 3 and 2? So that's okay. Okay, so let's see if this works. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, those don't sum to 11. So how about we try, you want to try 6 and 1? Yeah, this one's tricky. Oh, wait a second. 3 and 2, or how about I'm going to change. I'm going to change this first. Yeah, 4 and 1. So at least I think there's going to be it, because I see an odd number. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 1 is 3. And there we go. That sums to 11. Okay. So then we can, again, now I know it's going to be a squared, b squared. I know my front numbers are 3a and 2a, the front of each binomial. 3a and 2a. And I know that 3 is on the outside. It's going to be connected with that 1 on the outside. And that 2 is on the inside. It's going to be connected with the 4 on the inside. And who knows my 2 signs? Negative, negative, such that it multiplies to be a positive. And again, always take the time. Negative is negative 8a. These two are negative 3a. Oops, I forgot my b at the end. It has to have a b. So this should have been 4b, 1b. So AB, AB. And that does sum to the 11AB. So you're going to factor until you can't factor anymore. There's no squares. You're going to find your answer, which is it the last one? Yes, it's just switched around. It's this one right here. And then, so that one was the number 11. So for number 11, put that EA. Alrighty. And then on the number 10, this is like yesterday. Okay, so this is a grouping one, and always make sure, let me see if we've got a number, a letter, we've got a letter, this might work. Okay, so I'm going to factor the whole thing, including the negative. What's going to come out of the first parentheses? Yeah, 5a. And what's going to be left? 5a times, is it 7a? 7a minus, who knows what this term is going to be? It's going to be 1. Very good. And then because there's a negative in front here, we're going to factor out a negative. And we can take out just a single b. So let's see what's left. Is it 7ab is left? What? Something's wrong here. Oh, I know. It's in the first one. This should have been, nobody corrected me. This should have been, we pulled out an A, but the B was still there. Okay. So that B should have still been there. And then it's going to look the same. So when I pull out this B, we're going to have 7A and a single B left. Plus, if I'm pulling out that B right here, who knows what this number is going to be? Oh, hold on, I made another mistake. Does anybody see what it is? It should be a minus. A -1, because negative times negative is a positive, and B times 1 is the B. So then on this, what is our common factor in both of them? So 7A minus 1, 7AB. The two of you. Luke said it first. I'll give everybody candy. I have to bring a whole bag. And then what's left is our 5A minus B. So this is a great worksheet. I love it because there's so many, you keep on going and keep on going. So my question is, okay, and let's find that answer, and then we'll figure out what to do. Okay, I think it's this one. It's the UL, which is the number 10. So the number 10 is UL. UL. Alrighty. I have a feeling when you factor out this, it's going to be a 1 and a 144. I have a feeling that's going to be the difference of perfect squares. So I'm trying to decide which ones you guys should do. Okay, so you're going to for sure finish all of this side. You only got 9 left, and we've got 15, 25 minutes. Okay, I can bargain here. Do you want to do just this side? And then half of the side? Or can you handle just doing this side and chilling?
Yeah, just doing that side and chilling.
Because I'll tell you what I did. I mean, here's a 98 on the back. On this one, 100. 100 is harder than 98. So this one will be super easy for you. So we could just do this one and be done. You want to do that? Okay. You guys, that's your job. Is finish the 1 through 9. Alrighty?